Hi, and welcome to Coach's Corner, where systems matter and both personal and professional learning and development is beneficial for everyone and essential for some. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, today now I think we have done 100 videos on YouTube, so congratulations for reaching the triple-digit mark.
Yes, sir.
I thought it would be cool for the audience and everyone to get to know you. So we're going to do a two-part series of getting to know you and your systems. So I'm going to have you briefly, before you do that, but first I'm going to have you briefly talk about the holistic system and individual system. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in a chronological order. So from 0 to 5, 6 to 10, and so forth.
As far as like my ages?
Yes.
What I can remember?
Yeah, what you can remember.
I'm like, when I was coming out the womb, I don't remember how that was systemic.
Yeah, so that'll, 0 to 5 might not be much, but as we get into the heart of it, I think people will really see your beautiful mind.
Yeah.
And how you think and how the systems have helped you and everyone around you.
Okay.
So, is there anything before, I have you touch the bases on the holistic system and the individual system?
Well, just to make sure I have an understanding, so we're going to kind of go through a framework or a lens in regards to the holistic system and the individual system, and we're going to do it from like ages 0 to 5, and then 6 to 10, 11 to so 15, on and so forth.
20, yep,
yeah.
Until we reached 90 years old. That's right.
I am a caveman.
Yeah, just a little bit. But yes, that's what we're going to be doing.
I'm a billion years old. Okay, I think I understand. So you want me to get into it?
If you could start with the individual system first.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually start with the holistic system because that's my first frame of reference.
Got it, okay.
And so that's what really makes things speedy for me. But both of them go hand in glove or shoe and foot or cart and horse or egg and chicken and all the above. So the holistic system starts with spiritual religion. And then it goes into family, friends, then health, physical, and then from there, personal, social, and then career material.
Okay.
And so just as a quick extra little touch on each one, so spiritual religious kind of speaks for itself. For me, it's God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, whatever. For somebody else, it could be Buddha or, whatever.
Yeah.
But, it's Bible reading, prayer, church, Sabbath school, Sunday school, different things of that nature. And then family, friends, I kind of break down, and we have other videos on that people could go back and really look at. And just so you guys know, we do a long form, which is usually around 90 minutes, and then they'll chop it up so that if you just wanted to go watch one little section, excuse me. So then from there, that's kind of, for the most part, the spiritual religious. And then with family, friends, you get into what I call your primary, secondary, and tertiary friends. And then you get into your immediate, your expanded, and your extended family. Okay. And then from there, basically, you go into your health, which is everything, emotional, mental, physical, sleep, hydration, consumption, all of that kind of, cardio, strength.
Yeah.
Strength workout, you see that?
Okay.
You're looking pretty good too. You get in the weight room a little bit. And then from there is personal, social, which I call sharpening the saw, which is, if you think about if you have one of those big long, saws where two people are on it trying to cut down a big redwood and it's not sharp, you could sit there for the next 5 billion years.
Yeah. And
so I run that as a parallel or an equivalent to getting rest. Or just kind of chilling out, or it could be like a hobby, or reading a book, or something that's you time.
Yeah. Okay.
Vacations, getaways, different things of that nature.
Got it.
And then the last one, obviously, is career material, which kind of speaks for itself.
Right.
And then so on the individual system, it goes mindset, getting organized, solution showcase, collect data, and then thoughtful advancement.
Okay.
So I try to run parallels with like 5s and 3s, or when we talk about the company system, it'll be in 7s.
Okay.
That's the first thing I've learned about, I think, systems when I was pretty young. Something about an odd number makes sense, right? Okay. So I don't know why that is, but it seems to be the case. So mindset can be, a lot of people do board visualization or meditation or just visualization or the secret, law of attraction. It's that kind of stuff. Okay. Getting organized would be different things like you're going to do a task or a to-do list. We have what we call collection spotting, which is all of our emails. We got 400 emails, 700, social media accounts, different things of that nature. Checking your phone, checking your emails. So getting organized.
Got it.
And then the solution showcase is really cool because it's just a do piece, right?
Yeah.
So it's the do piece to everything. So it's the do piece to the holistic system. So if you're going to read the Bible, that kind of goes in there because it's just a do of everything.
Okay.
Right. And then you collect data, both informally and formally, and you figure out, is it something that you like, you dislike, or you're undecided about? And then thoughtful advancement is how will you advance? So if you like something, how will you celebrate? If you dislike something, how will you adjust or pivot? And if you're undecided, what do you do? Well, I say you start questioning.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
Like, well, what do I like? What do I not like? Why don't I know? So I like to push it to the black or the white. And both of these are cyclical. I call them the vertical, the horizontal, the diagonal. There's a lot of stuff. And so when you say beautiful mind, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because when I was watching that movie with my wife, she was like, "That's you." Or the new one out is Atypical. She goes, "That's you, dude." So I'm sure I was on the spectrum at some level or very close to
it.
Yeah, but anyway, so I think that gives a pretty good, baseline introduction of both of those.
Yeah, and if it's cool, I think, if it's cool if you go, I'll just go holistic system all the way down, and then I'll go individuals, so that way I'm not jumping back and forth, confusing myself and maybe the audience.
Yeah, and if you could just help me, because you know me, I get lost sometimes, because my brain is not very big, but it goes fast, and it goes off into la la land sometimes, so you got to put the training wheels on me, right?
Yes, okay, so... like you said, 0 to 5 might not be a whole lot.
Yeah.
We'll start there. So from 0 to 5, what do you remember starting with the holistic system, spiritual religion?
Well, I don't remember a lot. We weren't big church goers, or, we read the Bible or prayed before meals or different things of that nature. But I don't know if it was more 0 to 5 or, 6 to 10. But I had a God lens early. And there was some interesting things that I don't care to get into right now, but that I think steered me that direction.
Yeah.
And so, but I've felt very close to the Trinity for a long time.
Okay. And then, so now moving to family, friends, from 0 to 5.
Yeah, so basically, I had my mom and my dad, both school teachers, and then I had an older brother at that time, and he was 4 years older. And then we hung out with my aunt and uncle a lot, and my cousins. I had 2 cousins, both boys. And on our side of the family, there's like 80 boys, and there was 1 girl. Oh. And we think that somebody cheated. And so we come from my little brother. He wasn't around then. Yeah. He's 13 years younger. Okay. So when we get to 13, we'll add him into the mix. He's a super smart guy. He actually did a study, and I think we came from the middle of that 300 Tribe, the movie. Got it. So very intense, very, competitive, and, we were boxing out with the Turks all the time for land and all that stuff. Right. And then as far as friends go, I don't really remember, but I know that we lived on a block where there were 30 kids, and I was, that's where I got the name Little Z. Everybody called me Little Z because my dad was the PE teacher. Okay. And then Troy. Yeah. And then, it was me, and they always called me Little Z, all of his friends and stuff.
Got it. Okay. And then moving into health, physical. 0 to 5.
I was just tiny, dude. Yeah. I was so small. And it's funny because at birth, they said I was almost 2 feet long and 9 pounds. And my mom had to, go cesarean with us. That's why my head's perfectly shaped, in case you guys want to know. And so I was just super little, but I was like highly, what I call athleticism. Meaning I was quick. I walked early. I know you did too. I don't think your older brother, who's 19, has walked to this point. I know he can't ride a bike. That's the ongoing joke, and that's your fault, by the way. Yeah. But I walked early, I talked early, all of that kind of stuff. But I was super quick and fast, more quick than fast. And I could jump kind of out of the gym.
Yeah.
And I was strong, super strong for my size. I used to like wrestle my brothers, you know, they're 3-4 years older, and I'd pretzel them up.
Yeah.
You know, and the only thing I had great endurance.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think when I was like around 10, my second dad, so to speak,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Wes. He took me on a run. I think it was like a 10K or 5K on the beach, and I lost him. So I was running, and I ran like some crazy time. So I had good endurance, which usually if you have speed, you don't have the other.
Right.
The only thing I didn't have, those are the 5 ways I define athleticism.
Okay.
I was not flexible.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, so, but I don't remember a lot other than I was just super tiny. And, you know, I felt like, I didn't know at that time, you know, probably 0 to 5, but I was super tiny. And at 5, I do remember this, the lady who was the school teacher in kindergarten, she goes, yeah, we're going to run, because it was like an enclosed whatever.
Oh.
And I don't know, it was maybe like a couple hundred yards all the way around. She goes, I've never been beat. I was like, well, get ready, sister. And I whooped her tail bad in that race. So, you know, I had some athleticism, but I was super tiny.
Got it. Okay. And then with so 0 to 5 personal social.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like we did a lot of work around the house. That was our personal social time. I don't remember much about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So
nothing there.
Yeah, blank that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Wait for it. Don't know.
Yeah. And then career material 0 to 5.
We were doing chores, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think we were getting paid. I don't remember at 5, but I know we were doing chores. Like they had us doing like the normal trash can, this, that, whatever. And so we were working.
Yeah, clean up the yard, all that
stuff.
Got it.
I don't know if we did the yard probably when I was more 6 to 10.
Okay.
But they probably put me out there to pick some weeds or something.
Okay, so now we're going to move over to the individual system.
Yeah.
But still sticking with the ages 0 to 5.
Yeah.
So we'll start with mindset.
I don't remember this, but I remember stories. So I have a big sense of fairness and justice. And my mom said she was looking out the kitchen. And you know, like in the cartoons where they grab your head and the guy's swinging.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, he's so young or whatever. He can't hit the guy.
Right.
And she said for 20 minutes, literally, she just sat there and watched. For 20 minutes, I was swinging on this older guy. And he was probably like 5 or 6 years older. And he was holding my head. Well, I wasn't smart enough at the time to hit his arm off or duck or, you know, bob or weave. Yeah. So she said, I just swung. And she said, I didn't stop. And then she saw me hit him. And I walked away.
That was it.
That was it, because it was fair. Like, so I don't know what happened, but he probably hit me.
Right.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to hit you back because you hit me.
Yeah.
So that seems fair. And so, you know, that was my mindset. And so, as we've talked about many a time, I believe we're a collection of our genetics and DNA.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I came kind of with that 300 mentality, intense competitor, and all of that stuff. And then I also think, even at a young age, the environment, it was competitive. And I think that I was playing baseball on my brother's team.
Okay.
You know, they have age brackets.
Yeah.
But like, man, I loved it if they were short, because I got to go play right field, like in baseball.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you know. But I think I had a pretty strong mindset, pretty determined mindset, even at, you know, early age.
Early age. Okay. And then much around getting organized from 0 to 5.
Yeah, not much. I know my mom was pretty systemic about, you know, you got to get your backpack, you got to brush your teeth, so I believe that there were the start of habits, customs, rituals, like we all have, and I remember that in particular.
Right.
And I just remember she was really organized, and so I saw that, and I think I went that way. Although she'd tell you from early on till I was 20, I wasn't organized.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty anally organized now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then with the solution showcase piece.
Yeah, I was busy, dude.
Mhm.
I was out doing, right? I was out playing. We had a big dirt field. We, dirt clod fights,
Yeah.
and we did a lot of sports. I remember my brother and his friends. They were a lot bigger than me and older. They'd play on their knees, and we'd play on the grass. That was for football, and they would run on their knees. And God, could you imagine
Oh.
that now? But they would run on their knees, and I would juke them and stuff and try to score. And so we were extremely active, whether we were working, whether we were, doing sports, whether we were
Right.
active.
Got it.
Yeah, my poor mom.
Oh yeah. And then much with collecting data from 0 to 5.
I don't, obviously not formally,
Right.
but I think I was a thinker.
Mhm.
I think, God gave me some genetics and DNA around kind of processing and thinking and going, even at an early age, like, well, that may not be smart. And,
Yeah.
maybe throwing that dirt clod, at my brother's face from, point blank range, probably not real smart. He's going to, punch my lights out. So I think I was, pretty analytical and collected data informally quite a bit.
Okay, got it. And then with your thoughtful advancement, celebrations and different things like that, is it kind of much?
Yeah, I mean, they said I was an extremely happy kid.
Mhm.
And, I didn't obviously formally celebrate or do my little dance,
Yeah.
or, whatever. But they just said I was a happy kid and I could just go from, dawn to dusk, so to speak.
Right. Yeah, go.
Which is how I am now at
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
My poor wife.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
If you need to contact Brett or Coach, please do so on his social media accounts, email, and or text. You can find that information in the description below. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed.
C4K has impacted me by becoming more organized in my own personal and professional life. I think things through, whereas before I think I would react to them more emotionally. But now I kind of sit back and take things as I think them through critically instead of emotionally.